understanding what it means or what it feels like to work your entire life, to give all of your life, your being, all of your Social Security money, all of your pension money to a place. And when you finally reach the age where you consider retiring, or you want to retire simply because you do not want to do the hamster wheel of the American dream anymore, if you're in that situation, to realize that you don't have enough income to live comfortably, at least in the lifestyle that you were in prior to retiring or leaving your job. What a conundrum that is. What an interesting situation that is to anyone that finds themselves in that situation. I know some of you, or one of you, might say, well, you should have saved and you should have done that. Well, maybe there wasn't provisions for savings. Maybe your life situation did not present an opportunity for you to save, but only for you to survive, raise a family, raise kids. I watched a story on CNN or some CNN, not CNN. It was one of the news channels, and it presented the story of the life of an older white lady. I say white, yeah, because white folks have issues too. They're poor folks too. She lived in Florida, yeah. Now, she had spent her entire life working at, some retail job or something like that. Not to make light of it, it's an important job, because she supported someone. She spent her life doing that, only to find out when she arrived at what you would call her full retirement age, only to understand that she wasn't going to receive enough money to afford her rent and other necessities. She found herself living in her car. That's not an American dream. That's an American nightmare. You're in a warm house, a warm bed, a warm environment, till you find yourself in a place where you're trying to stay warm in your car. Maybe it helped that she was in Florida. Well, it depends upon what part of Florida she was in, but that's a sad nightmare, unfortunate reality that people have to deal with. This is not a dream. This can turn out to be a nightmare. And the truth is that we live in a rough time. The economy is not good. It's good for some. It's good for the haves. Right now, the have-nots are just trying to maintain what they have, and the haves are getting more, whether they ask for it or not. Well, I guess it depends upon who they support it, which leaves some of us in a situation where we didn't plan this way. It just happened because sometimes we had to survive. Not save. We had to live was to survive, and to save was to have a little bit extra for those lean moments when you wanted to continue to survive. Now, you find yourself, and some people, others are better than others, where they have to consider, if I want to continue to live any kind of lifestyle close to what I have here, I need to consider finding someplace else to be. So as I have watched many videos of people who have considered Thailand and Cambodia and Vietnam and Panama and Mexico and Guadalajara and places like that are relatively safe, that have a good cost of living, and someplace that made sense to be, I've had to consider those things, whether I wanted to or not. There's not a book written on how to deal with this mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So sometimes you just have to dive in the water and swim. Sometimes you're going to swallow a little water, get coughed up or choked up a little bit, but you keep making it happen. Keep going. But you're never going to learn how to swim unless you get in the pool. You can practice as much as you want. My consideration right now, my next stop, is Portugal. Hopefully, you'll share this trip with me. It'll be posted here. There's no book written. There's nothing. No one here has the expertise. I watch videos on how long can you live off of $1 million? What if you are trying to live off of $1,000 a month? Forget $1 million. And that's the reality. Do you become landlocked because you're scared to launch? What do you do? Or do you reach for a little bit more? Maybe it might take you out of your comfort zone. Sometimes leaving your comfort zone puts you in a zone or a place of comfort. Something to consider. So as we make this launch, I've been to around 70 countries, maybe more or less. I have to look at my passports. I filled up 3 passports. And yeah, that's that. So stay tuned, because we're going to be lean and mean and a moving machine. Thanks for watching. And hit the like and subscribe button as I share these journeys with you. And we can learn some stuff together. Remember, there's no book written. So sometimes we have to learn from experiences. Sometimes people are taught by experiencing other people's lessons. We'll see you next time. Thank you.